This interview was taken in Kathmandu as part of my ride from Delhi to Singapore in 2019.
And we are going to Saurabh Jyoti's house. Mr. Jyoti is perhaps the most renowned motorcycle entrepreneurs. So this is Jyoti Bhavan.
Alright, so guys, I have met, Saurabh has met his match from India, I think. And Saurabh, how old are you? Can I start asking that?
I'm 25 with VAT and taxes, and maybe GST also you can add a little bit.
So how much percent is GST? 18, 25%, how much?
So I'm 45 now.
45 doesn't look like 45. See, this is what happens with people who are in motorcycling. They look young. And please don't go on my beard and the outfit right now, thanks to the roads right now here and the smoke from the trucks. But I'm 39.
Oh.
I just turned 39.
You're young.
Yeah, I mean, relatively young. Relatively. I wish I was 25 again. But, you know, when people meet me, and I'm sure when people meet you also, when they see you in this Captain America t-shirt and your motorcycles, I mean, he also has a man cave. His is more elaborate. I mean, he's got real motorcycles. Of course, he's got... How many motorcycles have you got?
I can't reveal that. It's a secret, but it's. I try to have as many motorcycles as the number of years. So.
Wow. I mean, that is amazing. May you live more than 100 years.
Thank you.
That is my wish. And after that, I can take care of your motorcycles. All right. So, sort of starting from this is actually a very rare motorcycle. Why did you pick this up? I mean,
so I think we are distributors for Honda.
Okay.
Now we sell the motorcycles here for over 50 years.
Right.
So in the auto show last year, I needed something that was different, eye catcher, a crowd puller. So we decided to get this motorcycle because I particularly like this. It looks very futuristic.
So the arc reactor is also there. And this is my autographics in Bombay.
In Bombay, yeah. I got it.
Bike,
yep.
last year. That is amazing. Bike I rode in Australia. And the matte black version looks fit for Batman.
Batman, yeah.
It really looks like a Batman motorcycle, and this, it looks like a Batman mask from the top. And this is not the new one, the new Africa tour?
No, this is not the latest one. The latest one just came out. This is the 2017.
Okay.
But this is the DCT.
Yeah.
This is the one with the DCT.
I don't like DCT. I feel that, I should be more engaged, pun intended. With the motorcycle. And the new Africa Twin has the CarPlay, I think. It's got Apple CarPlay.
Apple CarPlay, yeah.
So, but this is a great motorcycle.
I mean, it's a legendary motorcycle, and off-road, it goes anywhere. So I'm trying to do my Lhasa trip on this. Yeah. So once that planning is done, I think most probably this will go with me to the Everest Base Camp and Lhasa.
And this, the Multistada.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a good tour bike. So,
So Multistada, Saurabh, I rode it quite extensively. Which year is it?
This is 2014, I think.
2014. Okay. And this wrapping.
This wrap I got it here locally done.
Okay.
So the Batman wrap is there.
Wow.
So I think that industry is slowly picking up here. A lot of things are coming. The matte wraps and everything. So accessories and customization is slowly picking up in Nepal. So it's good.
Have you found your Joker here? Like, is a Joker? If can I ask you a question? What motorcycle would be the Joker for you?
For me, I think if I were to make a Joker, maybe the MSX 125, the Thailand MSX 125.
Why are you giving it such a low capacity?
No, I mean, because it's a fun bike,
okay.
And whenever, as I said, when I want to get around quickly and I don't want to take a big machine and I'm late for meetings, I quickly just zip on that bike,
so It puts smiles, like
yeah.
keep smiling, why so serious?
Of course, and why so serious? And it's so much fun,
yeah.
150cc and you're so close to the road, you're zipping around, so it's nice.
So, okay, I have to admit something, I'm not too much into Harleys. So
it's a good brand,
yeah.
But I think the VR SCA is my favorite bike in the Harley stable. Night Rod. And silver, so that's my favorite bike. But I got a good deal on this, the 883, so I picked it up, and I didn't have a single Harley in the collection, so that's why this came in.
This is Iron 83.
Yeah, Iron 83. It's with the Screaming Eagle air filters and everything. But now I think the live wire. I want the live wire.
Well, you'll get it. You just have to say.
No, I call the Harley dealership. It's only coming here after 2 years. So
After 2 years?
Yeah.
But you can't get motorcycles from India?
We have to have an agency here.
Oh,
the
no, but you
agency
can
can
import,
get
you
it.
can't import?
No, unless the agency imports, we can't get it.
Oh, so this is a Honda, right?
This is a CB1000R
Yes.
from Honda Italy. So this is one of my favorite bikes because it handles like a 250, and any street, the thumbnail crowded streets you've seen, it goes anywhere, and it's so easy to ride.
You've ridden this quite a lot.
Yeah.
This one, and that's a new one. The
Yeah,
CB1000.
that's the Neo Sport Cafe Racer. Amazing machines, lovely.
And of course,
Yeah.
I've also got the Hayabusa. This is the previous gen.
Yes,
Or this is 2013 or 12?
I think 12. This is.
This is 12. But this is one timeless machine.
Yeah.
But they are thinking of getting the turbocharged one this year.
Yeah, but then the price will go up. So, I mean, it's got pros and cons. I mean, this machine, still people are buying it at almost 13 in India, I think. 13 or something,
No,
right?
it's 16.
16.
16.
Okay, so, but when you turbocharge, it's going to, the price is going to go up. So this is the,
Yamaha?
yeah, this is the Dragster 1100
Yeah.
V-twin.
And this one, which engine is this?
This is actually, I was
Royal-
telling your team that this is actually, I saw this motorcycle on your magazine when you covered Vardenchi. At that time, it wasn't Vardenchi, it was
read our
called,
magazine.
yeah, I read your
Oh,
magazines.
That's nice.
So,
that's nice.
so there was a coverage on this, and at that time it was another company, I forget the name, before it became Vardenchi. So I saw this and I wrote to Akshay and I told him I need a motorcycle.
There was a skull motorcycle. That whole skull, that skeleton. He made a motorcycle out of a skeleton. This was also there, I think, in Bombay.
Yeah, so I picked it up from him.
But this is a Royal Enfield.
This is a Machismo 350cc engine.
Yeah.
So it's a very old engine. It's a Machismo 350, but it's a show bike, and sometimes you can cruise around
Spider-Man
town.
is there.
And
Along
with
with
the theme and everything. So
Touch my bike and die.com. That's nice. No, I will not touch. And please help me, but this is what number is this?
this is these are Bagmati means Bagmati Anchal,
Yeah.
and then that is the lot number. That means 6,500 motorcycles have come into Nepal.
What?
Not sorry, 65,000 because it goes in the serial. 65 is the lot, and then 7777.
Oh, that's 7.
Yeah. So now it's gone on beyond 99, and now we also have the state number plates. So this is the new one. Pradesh, this is the new state. This was when we were democratic. We were a democratic country, now a federal country. So once it's become federal, we have Pradesh. So this is 3. Pradesh 3 means here. And then the number, because after it crossed 99, these numbers came into play now with the state. So with this now you can go more than 10 lakh.
And this is the successor of the bike inside?
Yes,
Kind of.
MSX kind of.
Yes.
They have the Gorilla, they have the.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This is a fun bike.
It's a fun bike. Yeah.
So it's low and perfect. And that's a Blackbird?
No, that's this was customized. I customized this myself.
Okay.
So this is a CBR 600F. It was one of my first superbikes. So we customized it, and SJ Moto concepts started coming out. So where we wanted to have local customization. So this is totally made there. Yeah, it's a sort of a it's a sort of a cafe fighter.
And of course, the Lewis Hamilton.
So this is the latest one I got. Yeah, this is the Lewis Hamilton. Beautiful machine.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to ride.
The detailing is amazing. I rode the standard version, the RR, 800 RR. And of course.
So I mean, this is maybe one of the first in this
I think
region.
It's limited edition, right? The
Yes,
number
it's
must be
144.
Okay. Where's
It's
the
limited to 144, yeah.
Absolutely.
A collector's item.
And that RD350.
That's my favorite. I used to use it in college.
The RD350.
So this has a lot of sentimental attachment. In college, this was my bike. And after college, I sold it and I couldn't find the bike. But finally, I located one and I managed to get it.
So this was called the Widowmaker because of the brakes, or the lack of brakes, I think. And by the time I started riding, this was out of the market. This one is the Widowmaker, and the Hayabusa is also called the Widowmaker because it's deceptively fast. But yes, if you are like in your senses, you ride safe, then nothing will happen.
Sure.
Yeah. So now we are entering the man cave, and is that? I'm sorry if I'm calling that, but do you have a name for the room?
No, this is it's my garage, but it's my happy place. So whenever I have time, I come in.
Happy place. Yes, I like that. Oh, then I found the Joker.
So that's
And on the wall.
yeah, that's a painting I picked up in Krabi. It's street art, but pretty amazing.
It is
I
pretty
mean, the
amazing.
details.
Yes, how did you
and
manage to
everything.
get it? It must be a big, fragile kind of cave. This place, so Saurabh is going to convert this into a gallery. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
So I think the whole concept of the gallery is that a lot of people want to come and see these machines. I get a lot of requests all the time, and I can't possibly invite everyone. So, but I want to share the passion for motorcycles and even the scaled collectibles.
Yeah.
So the concept came about that why don't we open a gallery which is open for public, and it's free for the public.
Yes.
So I think within a month the gallery will be ready.
Yeah.
And all the motorcycles will be on display. Most of the motorcycles will be on display. Displays will keep changing.
Yeah.
And with the scale figures, collectibles, and a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So it's a happy place where people come, talk about machines, see the collectibles and the machines, and and enjoy.
Yes.
And also, it's very important to actually preserve and for the young people to continue the passion the love for motorcycling.
Absolutely.
Because and also be safe. I think safety is also a very important concern. So we have a lot of activities happening there, where the motorcycles are displayed, safety
when will this
messages.
start?
So it'll be ready in a month.
That's it.
Yeah.
And where like?
So it's in my head office.
Okay.
So it's above the Honda showroom.
Oh, just here.
Yes. So it's very close. So people can come, enjoy these machines, talk about the machines.
Can I ask you what are you naming it?
It's called SJ Moto Gallery.
Yeah. Okay.
SJ Moto Gallery, and then there's a SJ Moto Cafe.
Yeah.
So it's all about fun, bikes, culture.
I'll come and visit it.
Sure.
This time on a different motorcycle, probably the H2. I want to get the H2.
Oh yeah, that's on my wish list.
Yes, and so I hope that one day I can come again when SJ Moto Gallery is open, and I will drown myself in these things. And
I need a ride on your H2 because that's on my wish list.
Please. So I mean, wherever you look, oh, the Rivale. Oh, look at this. This is motorcycle art, as M. Augusta says, and this is like jewelry of motorcycles.
My most prized possessions. This is my father's bike. This is the DAX 70. It's a 1971 model. My father used to ride this bike, and as I told you earlier, he had sold it off. I bought it back from the engineer in my company. It's restored. It's in perfect running condition. Sometimes I take it out for a spin. I love this bike, and it's also vintage. It's also in the Honda Collection Hall, Motegi.
Which is your favorite thing, like not the motorcycle, here in this place? A collectible.
Collectible. Right now, my favorite collectible is not here.
Okay.
I just got the Batman 1989, the Michael Keaton Batman Hot Toys 1:6 scale model.
Yes.
And when it came, it was like a fridge. It was this big, so I didn't know where to do it, and I was going to get scolding at home. So I quickly took it to my office.
Yeah.
And even in office, there's no place to keep it. So I made a table out of it, and now it's a table.
Wow.
And I use it. So that's one of my favorite collectibles.
I have been meaning to get that. Along with that, there's a 1:6 tumbler.
I got that recently.
You got that? Where is it?
That's also in the office. But all these will be on display at the gallery. Yeah. So because this is,
But I have one little small request.
Yes, please.
If you have to make something like this, make it a little bit more black. Batman would like it.
Of course.
But that was a joke.
Your request is
already taken
into consideration. So when you come on your H2, you'll be it'll be all black, and the theme is.
And totally. Which one is your favorite helmet here?
My favorite helmet is the Shark Carbon. And also the SJC.
Yes,
I have the SJC helmets which I use.
Iron Man and
the Captain America, and I've just ordered for the new the Venom 2.
Yeah, this is the Iron Man. No. This is the mask.
This is the mask.
Yeah, and
this is the SJC Captain America. But the new Venom 2 and the new Captain America, I'll be getting it soon.
Wow.
You know, but now somehow these have more become, you know, it'll all be on display at the gallery rather than using them. So this I picked it up in the US, but the new Captain America is really amazing.
Beautiful.
This is in the matte blue.
It's amazing. Especially when you have a product right off the shelf, like official product.
So it's
Makes a lot
pretty
of
nice,
difference.
yeah. So these are pretty interesting. But on a day-to-day, these are more of showpieces. On a day-to-day basis, I use Shark.
Okay.
Because I think for safety, they're known for number one.
Yeah.
And not that we also sell Shark helmets here in Nepal.
That's nice. So, one question, since you're in this profession and also this is your passion, where is motorcycling going in Nepal?
So I think motorcycling is a necessity in Nepal.
Right.
It's not a luxury because we have very high duty taxation in Nepal.
Yes.
For cars, it's over 300%. Motorcycle is 100%. So due to the lack of mass transport system, general Nepalese public are by default have to use motorcycles for mobility.
Right.
You know, so it plays a large role in driving the economy because the more mobile the society is, the more productive you are, more efficient you are.
Much like India.
Yeah, so and we don't have subways or mass transport, big buses where we can do. So I think motorcycle serves that purpose.
Yeah.
But it moves Nepal, the people of Nepal. But more than that, the people of Nepal are very passionate about motorcycles.
Yeah.
And they love motorcycles, so that's something amazing. And not only that, the weather supports, you know, it's beautiful. The weather is not very extreme. You can ride anytime. Even the roads are so narrow that even if you can afford a car, where are we going to park the car in Asan or Thamel?
Yes.
You know, but these, you just take the bike right inside to your house. You know, they have a ramp and they take it inside. So it's very convenient. And not just that, beautiful destinations. You know, you can really ride in Nepal. Nepalese enjoy riding, and people from all over the world come. I just did a trip to Jomsom and Muktinath. Amazing. You know, 3,400 meters. Took the CRF 250. Went up. I went up to Manang last year.
I think that's a one light bike.
Yeah,
we don't have
it's
that in India.
It's an amazing bike
We
because
don't have Crossfire in India.
I think CRF is a bike which goes anywhere. You know, a car cannot go, but if you have 2 feet of road, I can take it anywhere.
That's
you know?
dual purpose. I think.
So it's amazing, you know. So I think because of that, I think in Nepal, there's a lot of love and passion for motorcycles. But at the same time, as you said, and as you in xBhp team, you'll always focus on, we also always as Honda in Nepal, we focus, safety is paramount. You know, we always need to be safe on the road, not just for yourself, for your pillion and all the road users. So we always try and promote safety and road safety awareness messages along with selling our products and anything that we do.
So, one more thing. Can we see a shop selling pop culture merchandise from your end? Because you are the only guy, I think, who can do this.
So that's what I wanted to talk to you off camera also. But since you came on it, that pop culture is really catching up. And I have written to a few companies, namely Birago, Maisto, because they are relatively, you know, towards this market, more value for money products. So I have been writing to them, Pop Funko, so that we can start selling. Because a part of the SJ Motor Gallery is that we are selling merchandise. And there's a cafe. Everything is free. Of course, the cafe for the coffee you pay for, and the merchandise like the helmets, jackets, pop culture items like the Pop Funko, Maisto, Birago. We want to start retailing from this. It's a concept. Let's start with how it goes, and later maybe it can grow. But I think I have written to these companies if they can start, selling in Nepal, and we can start retailing these products.
Nice. So guys, here my purpose in life is complete as far as this trip is concerned, Odyssey is concerned. I found my nirvana much earlier than expected, and it will be very hard for anyone else to match, you know, the people I meet. Then what Saurabh is doing here with his fashion. I mean, literally, this is. I wish I had so many bikes. My own bikes, not scale models. Thank you so much, Saurabh.
Nice meeting you, Sunny.
Pleasure talking to you.
I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.